I'm rated, I'm 50% for depression, anxiety, 40% for fibromyalgia, and was finally awarded chronic fatigue syndrome, but given a 0% rating for chronic fatigue syndrome. Wow. Could this be because the VA considers it pyramiding? Well, number one, no, it's not pyramiding. It's chronic fatigue syndrome is a separate condition than the mental health and the fibro, and it was rightfully rated separately. But what I don't usually see chronic fatigue syndrome granted. So when it's granted, your fatigue must be pretty serious and you must have some records in service. But generally, I see chronic fatigue syndrome rated at 40 or 60, I believe. So given a 0% rating for chronic fatigue, it's pretty strange to me. I'm not sure how that happened. And if you're not 100%, you might want to look into an increase for that. Um, that would be my advice. My insight rather. I'm not giving legal nor medical advice. I have to make that disclaimer, but that would be my insight into the situation based on the information that you told me. You have anything there, Leah?
I mean, I see chronic fatigue syndrome. Usually, when I see chronic fatigue syndrome, I see it in relation to Gulf War. I see that sometimes. I have seen a lot of decision letters that will say, not necessarily pyramiding, but they'll say, the examiner will say that the fatigue is they don't believe the person has chronic fatigue syndrome, but rather they believe that their fatigue is related to their PTSD or OSA or whatever. But if they're going to outright say you have chronic fatigue syndrome and rate you for it, it's probably just that the examiner filled the DBQ out with all the 0% criteria. And I agree, they should probably just request an increase.
Yeah, or you could get a private provider to
DBQ.
provide a DBQ and submit a supplemental claim. That would hold your date. It might cost you a little bit of money though if your provider won't do it for free, but it would hold your date and get you a back pay back to the date you were awarded if you're still within a year of that award. Or of course, you could ask for a higher level review of the evaluation, or you could take it to the Board of Veterans Appeals. You have options. Um, so I would explore the possibility of getting that 0% raise if you're not yet 100% PNT.
I would read that rating decision letter too and see what they say about why they should, it'll probably be very generic, but they'll tell you why you got 0%.